running for city council because I believe in the beauty of Bend. We moved here with our two girls in 2019, and I want to give back to my community. I was raised in a family where giving back was paramount, and we've always taught our girls to do that. It's a huge reason why I joined the Peace Corps and I served in Senegal, West Africa, and a huge reason why I do a lot of the work I do now. I really want to improve our community, and the areas that I'm really looking for and what I've accomplished on council to date have been increasing housing units, in particular housing that is attainable for those who need it most, and also tackling our homelessness problem. I think it's really important that everyone has a place they can call home, that they can lay their heads at night. I also think it's really important that we do as much as we can on climate. Here we have a lot of challenges with wildfire and heat domes, and so we really need to make sure that we're doing everything we can to protect this beautiful place that we love and know, and the nature that surrounds us. And I think it's really important that we do that all with a lens of accountability, transparency, and equity. Well, I think some of the biggest issues facing Bend are the housing crisis. And on council, since I was appointed in January 2023, we have done a lot in terms of increasing housing units, market rate, multifamily, and affordable, attainable units. But we need to keep on doing that. We are having a shortage of 6,000 units. And so we need to make sure that we're doing everything we can to make housing attainable for everyone. And that would be my first priority. My second priority would be on climate and really making sure that we're doing everything we can to protect this place that we love. On homelessness, real quick, I want to make sure that we are increasing the amount of beds and shelters. We need to make sure also that we are increasing the amount of transitional housing for folks. Getting them into permanent housing, I think, is really critical. And finally, making sure that we are transparent, that we are doing things like we're already doing, but tracking our progress, being held reliable and accountable to the goals that we have set, and having benchmarks and measurements that speaks to those. I think there's a lot that we can be doing and we've started to do, but I think that the primary one is to make sure that we are advocating for infrastructure funding. We need to, in general, make sure that we're advocating both at the state and federal level for additional funding, but in particular when it comes to infrastructure for our roads, sewer, water, those are the things, as I know in the housing industry, because I'm employed in it, that they can be the biggest spend on a budget. And so we really need to make sure that we're doing everything we can, because when we pass that savings on to the builder or the developer, it gets passed down to the homeowner. And so that's really important that we are advocating for that funding. Also, we can be doing things, and we are making steps, but we need to be doing more in terms of permitting times. We have the dashboard that is tracking the amount of days that it takes to turn around permits in the city, but we need to make sure that we are doing more on that front, and we can constantly be improving it. Staff is a great way to help make sure that we're fully staffed, especially in our engineering department, so plans can get reviewed fast and timely, and that savings, that time and gets passed down in terms of cost savings for the builder, and like I said, savings for the homeowner. My name is Megan Norris. I'm a current Bend City Councilor. I am a mom, a working mom of two young girls, and I am fortunate enough to work in the housing industry, and I am running for City Council Position 1 to serve my city for another 4 more years, and I would be honored to have your vote on November 5th.